Okay. And we should be live. I'm having a bit of chat issues, apparently. Seems like it doesn't want to refresh. Hey Michael. Hey 3D print everything. Print that thing. Glad you could join us. Hey Ron. Icicle. Wow. Okay Ron. Unfortunately, my live chat is not refreshing. I have no idea why. So, okay, I think it's sorted. I think. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Hey Ryan. Hey Demons. Okay. So is everything okay? Sound okay? Does my hair look okay? Okay. Hey Andy. So let's just have a quick look. Joeception. When you say Joeception, what am I doing? Hey Demons, yes, absolutely, but that's tomorrow. Today I have something a bit special. Hey Robert. Well, there is a very, very particular reason why I started it so late. First was yesterday was my daughter's birthday. Today I threw her a party and it only finished about 2 hours ago. Also, I wanted to cater for a lot of Americans for this stream because I'm reviewing a very particular printer today. Exactly. Sleep is for peasants. So, I think we can start. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of a background about this little printer. About a month ago, Enervision reached out to me on the channel and asked me if I'm interested in reviewing one of their printers. Now, Enervision is a company known for producing very efficient batteries for scooters, electronics, and all sorts. And they want to venture into the 3D printing industry. And they have a long list of products which are already lined up. However, they started off with an Amazon series of printers, and the first one they launched is the Enervision EV160. Obviously, as soon as they told me, I'm happy to review any printer. I think it's absolutely awesome. As soon as they sent me the details of this printer, I was fairly blown away. So I think it's best we open it and have a look inside, shall we? Okay, so this box has been in Malta for about a week and a half. It came all the way from California, but customs in Malta, FedEx customs in Malta, have issues with things coming from outside of Europe. I don't have issues with UPS, I don't have issues with DHL or TNT. FedEx, always an issue. Whether it's a spool of filament or a 3D printer, it ends up in customs. So this has been through quite a battering. I won't be looking at the chat for now. Is everything okay? Yeah? Can you guys let me know if the video and the audio is okay? You're about to start. Okay. Live? We're live? We're live? Okay. Say something inspiring. Happy making, everyone. So, audio, video, everything okay? Just so you know, I've been talking for the past 5 minutes and I didn't even realize that I had technical issues. So I'm gonna have to go through all of that again. I've been bashing FedEx for the past 5 minutes. Hey Jimmy. Hey UMP45LK. Okay, so let me start this over again. So we have something special tonight. About a month ago, a company called Enervision reached out to me and asked me if I'm interested in reviewing their first ever 3D printer. Enervision is a company known mostly for batteries, doing very efficient batteries and high capacity batteries for electric scooters and so on and so forth. And they want to venture into the 3D printing industry. And the first printer they want to put out to the public is an Amazon Series 3D printer, which is the Enervision EV160. I was more than happy to accept. So about 3 weeks ago, it was put up on Amazon for sale. I was sent this unit straight from California. It took about 5 days to get here, but it's been sitting in FedEx Customs for about a week and a half because FedEx Customs don't like me and don't like this channel. DHL, UPS, TNT, absolutely love those guys. FedEx have issues. So, okay, so this printer packs quite a punch. I have gone through all the specs. I will get to them as I go along, but I'm actually quite excited about this printer. And I'm going to open it. As you can see, it's been through quite a lot. There's a lot of customs tape. It was opened and closed and reopened. I kind of checked and it made it in one piece, which I'm kind of not surprised about. This thing is built like a tank. First up, we have guide. Hold on, let me just fix something because the webcam. Let's come on. There you go. Perfect. So, comes with a user guide. This is my first ever already built 3D printer. So I'm kind of excited. In terms of build volume or print volume, it's not that big. It's 16 centimeters by 16 centimeters by 16 centimeters. However, it's how it uses those 16 centimeters cubed, or how it performs while it's doing those 16 centimeters cubes, that is really impressive. And we'll get to that. First, I'm gonna unbox this. Gonna try. Actually, you know what? I can actually do this. Maybe this helps. There you go. Perfect. So, this is what's inside, which you cannot see much. So I'm just going to take it out of the box. And it'll make my life easier. I'm going to do it this way so I don't break anything. Right. I'm excited. I don't know where the front is. Whoa. This thing is heavy. This thing is really heavy. It weighs about 15 kilos, which is roughly about 30 pounds. And is completely sealed up. I actually opened this up myself. It was still sealed. I opened it because I saw a few things out of place. I just want to check that it's still in one piece, which it was. So, right, my trusty knife. Where's my trusty knife? Yes, fastest build ever. It's done. Lots of cellophane. This thing looks gorgeous. Lots of things out of place. So, let's take all of this off. Things are falling. This printer has been through quite a lot, I have to say. Okay. First things first. USB cable. I'm going to be selling those very soon. I have quite a lot. Let me do this so you guys can see. I do have to use my micromake more often. And the reason why I haven't used that is because I was using the power supply for the ANET. But we'll get to that. That's separate for now. Okay, let's start taking things out. We have tape, 4 gig SD card, and I'm guessing these are for the spool holder. That's aluminum. I'll leave those there for now. Now this, wow, okay, wow. So this, I'm guessing, is a print sample. This is quite a large and complicated print sample to put up with a printer. Just gonna move this here. Now let me do this so you guys can see it better. Let me just fix that. There. This is quite a print sample. Support and everything. So I guess we can just see how these things come off. There you go. Wow. That's actually really nice print quality. That is quite a complicated print. I'm gonna have to clean all this, I don't feel like. Hey Jimmy. Yeah, customs printed this. Well, that came off quite easily. to say I'm impressed at the size of this print. I think we can do with that one now. So, right, bar the endless amount of support on this. Let me see if I can. That is really not bad. Not bad at all, actually. I'd say it's printed at around 100 microns. Easily 100 microns. Because I can barely see the layers. Cheers. I try. I know most of my viewers because I tend to reply to every single comment that I get on my videos. So let me put this back here. So that is actually not that bad. This is quite a hell of a test print to put on a printer. So this is exciting. So I'll leave that there for now. I'm gonna clean this up. Because if I leave a mess for more than 5 minutes, you can be assured that my wife will come here and clean up. I have OCD on printers, she has OCD on cleanliness. So, that goes there. Now, we have, oh, wow. This is much better than mine. I'm going to use this now. This is awesome. So, next, this is probably for the spool holder as well. Yep. Thumb screws. Yes, this is a thumb screw for the bed. Okay, so this thing has taken a beating. I can actually tell you from now that this thing has taken a beating. PTFE tube. Power cord, cutters. This is quite a few nice tools. A screwdriver, kind of a wrench of sorts for, I'm guessing, the nozzle. This is actually really cool. Honged 2. What else? What else? What else? Spool of filament. Hold on, I'm gonna take this out. So there's also a scraper, which I might not use because that would scratch the hell out of the bed. But it is sort of filed down to have it a very sharp edge. But I'd rather not use that. I'll use my own. And awesome set of tweezers. Very, very fine set of tweezers. So, there's something else here. This probably goes with this, maybe? Yeah. Okay, with the spool holder. So, I'm seeing a cable which is detached. Not sure you can see it. It's here. But that is from one of the... That is actually the Z-axis motor. It's just unhooked and that's fine. I'm just gonna try if I can see to hook it back up. Not sure which way. There you go. Okay, done. So, that's it. That was my live build. That was the easiest live build ever. Let's see what color PLA we have. So, it costs $849. Yes, it's a small build volume, but I'm going to start running through the features of this thing. And the first thing you need to notice, I'm going to try to zoom in here, and I want you to look at that lead screw. That is a 16mm double ball bearing lead screw, and it has two 12mm rods. So just the lead screw and the rods pretty much cover 1/3 of the build area. So that gives you an idea of the build quality of this thing. It also has Wi-Fi, color touchscreen. It, from the features that I read, it also has a power off resume function, filament end resume function, and it can print up to 50 microns apparently. So we'll test that out. Yep, the bed thumb screw is here. There. Let me see if there's anything else I should be looking at. Bit of tape. That seems it. Talk dirty about my stuff. Let me just catch up on the chat a little bit. It was pre-assembled, yes. See you, Sebastian. There, the missing bed screw is now back. I'm just going to take some tape off. We have a spool of, yes, PLA white. More PLA to try. Now this is aluminum. Everything is aluminum. This thing looks like it's built really, really well. So I'm actually very, very excited. I'm gonna get the camera up here so you guys can have a look from the top. So you can see. Cable chains. Everything. It feels like this company has went to a manufacturer and said, build me the best printer you can for $850 and put everything you can put in it. And it really has everything. So let the blue smoke miss. It has software assisted bed leveling as far as I know. Hey Simone, come va? Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch it on. Shall we see if this goes as usual? Let me put that here for now. Oh, I really get scared when I switch things on live. Switched on and off. And it died. Let's try again. And it completely died. And I'm wondering, let's try it again. It's dead. I'm really looking forward to the day I have a live stream and everything goes absolutely well. All right. Let's start off by checking the fuse, shall we? I am going to blame FedEx for this. Honestly speaking, it's been running around FedEx for a week and a half in Malta, and I absolutely do not trust them. What I'm doing is there is a fuse at the back, so I'm just gonna see maybe the fuse went out. Yeah, man. There we go. Fuse went out. And I don't have an extra fuse. Doesn't come with an extra fuse, does it? Let me think. I might be able to fix this. It actually is from 110 to 220. No, it's a standard. It's literally everything is integrated inside, and it's an automatic AC from 110 to 220. However, I've noticed that the fuse is out. So I'm going to try to fix this. I always try to fix things. Hopefully it will work. No, it's if I had a bullet here, I probably would actually. So I'm gonna try it my way. Don't worry, it's fine. When the going gets tough, the tough make a custom fuse. So we're gonna try this. There is a spare fuse. It's hidden inside. So we either, there it is, comes with a spare fuse. Now that goes in there. Wish me luck, everyone. I'm gonna try this once again. If it does switch off, it means it needs a stronger fuse. Needs a stronger fuse. Yep. It keeps shorting out. You will get to see my homemade fuse. Now, there are two ways about this, but it should work. Just in case, I am using my my extra level of safety down there. So let's see how this goes. One of these days, tomorrow during my Cetus build, I'm gonna have a decent build. It's gonna go all okay. There's not much troubleshooting to do, Rob. Possibly arc current. There is nothing much to troubleshoot. There are no other switches to check. There is absolutely nothing to check. It has gone through quite a bit of a bashing, so there's nothing much I can actually check. So there. Yep. The problem is that, let's try something first. The thing is, if it is shorted, it wouldn't even switch on in the first place, though, would it? this is gonna suck. So sorry guys for not looking into the chat. I just have to deal with this right now. Not going as good as I hoped. It's always something. So okay. I seem to have this curse on this channel with power issues on 3D printers. Hey Zach. Let me check everything inside before I try doing my custom fuse and hopefully not burning this out. If not, what I will need to do is unfortunately cut the live stream short and check everything underneath, which I probably can, but let me try. Let me see if I can turn this. That I definitely can. This is working. That is working. You know what? I cannot use this. So, let's try something else. Let's try a different strategy. Everything is underneath. So let's see if something wrong from underneath. Maybe, just maybe. Just maybe. Unplug the Z motor. I quit. Why would I unplug the Z motor though? Thing is, no current, it's not moving or anything. It's just switch it on and then it switches back off. Hold on. I'm just going to check quickly underneath to see if there's absolutely anything shorted out. Maybe something fell while in transit. Hopefully not. This is not how I wanted to start this stream. I had so many high hopes. I'm absolutely sorry, guys. Yeah, Mega Making, it seems to be the norm with me. One day I'll get it right. So, just gonna have a quick look to see if everything is okay. That looks fine. Everything does look fine. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. Okay. We might have found the issue. Might. I'm not sure, but might have found the issue. This should be there. This thing seems to have gone through quite a beating coming here. looks fine. Now we can close. Okay, that is yeah, it's a, it's a fetish. Let me see if there's no. There's nothing that smells bad at all, actually. Everything smells new. So, shall we try this once again? Okay, this time with a custom fuse. This is exactly the reasons why I love and why I hate live streams. And it's the right reason for doing a live stream, because you never know what you expect. I don't want people to think I'm hiding anything out of live stream and say, oh, this was a perfect printer. I've always said it, I'll keep on saying it. There's no such thing as a perfect printer. Give it a good shake. Let me try, just in case. No. This thing is heavy. Okay, so I'll try that. I'll unplug the steppers and see how that goes. On this, you know what, actually, let me check the cable of this. I'm wondering if I unplugged it the wrong way. No, I didn't. I couldn't have. So, I'll unplug that. Let me keep that unplugged. And let's see how this goes. There's not much else I can do. Let me do it with one wire. Because that should pretty much be the equivalent. So okay, I'll quickly go over the manual. Let me see if there's a troubleshooting section actually. Without power, verify whether the power cord is firmly inserted. It is. Turn on power switch, whether the power switch is on or off. It was on. Verify whether the AC wall socket is provided or not. It's been provided. That is the only one. Everything else is software. Safety precautions. Nothing. Okay, so let's try this once again. Fingers crossed. I so prefer pre-recorded videos than this. this will work. Let me try. I'm gonna try. No, I heard it. I actually heard the fuse pop again. So, I'm trying to think. It's either the fuse is just not strong enough, but at this rate, so much for the hype. I'm actually quite disappointed. So this is 3 amps. Excuse me. And this is joke. Unplug the heat bed. There's, let me just, okay, so that's 13 amps. And 13 amps is what we use in Malta. However, this is not the same kind of fuse. So this will not work. Very upsetting. Yeah, any electrician, yeah, a bigger fuse should do. The only problem I have is that I'm scared I would fry everything. Yeah, Francisco. What if it does? 92 viewers. How did that happen? So 5. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 would be much better. But I don't have a 5 amp fuse. There's no way for me to get a 5 amp fuse right now. I can get it tomorrow morning, but not right now. The fuse is that would be DC or AC? AC side, not DC. No, washing machine fuse will not do. Yeah. I could actually send them an email to check. You know what? Let me do so. I actually don't have an ammeter. Somewhere in the garage. Let me do this. Yeah, but if I steal the fuse from the other machines, then I might have 2 machines without a fuse. Let me do this. Duplicate. Funny man. Steal it from the Mark II. No. No. Get on in the morning. Just steal it from a time fix. Okay. Actually, give me a minute. Let me try this. Maybe I have one here. Yep. Let me take the duplicator. 2 more fuses from the duplicator. So this is a 10 amp fuse. The one on the duplicator R3 Plus is a 10 amp fuse. Should I use it? I'm gonna use it. Okay. Let's try it out. So, there's going to be a deja vu of a certain... That didn't sound good. So, that definitely didn't sound good. And that definitely doesn't smell good either. That's what I didn't want. It was definitely a pop. I'm going to stop doing these live streams. I know it's entertaining to you, but it is quite embarrassing to me, and it kind of upsets me actually. And it's a real shame. So, let's see what that was, shall we? That came from the power supply. At least it looks like it came from the power supply. Definitely from the power supply. What is it with me and power supplies? Right. No, I did not die. I kind of wish I did right now. I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry. I absolutely hate this. So I'm really, really sorry. But that's life. That sounded like, well, it's definitely the power supply and nothing else. It's a bit upsetting. So, unfortunately, that is it for now. Okay, so let me give you a look at it inside. That's the board. Yeah, I'm not going to use an external power. it's just no. If I can find a power supply with the same wattage and same everything, same wattage, same voltage, I'll use that. I'll also get in touch with the owner and have a look. Hey boss, hey Jim. Is the board touching the frame? No, it's not. It is, sorry for the noise. No, it is not touching the frame at all. It is not. Yes, tomorrow morning what I will do, I will get a multimeter, check it out, see what happened and whatnot. As I said, now this, I have to point out that this has been through quite a lot. So I'm not going to say it's the supplier's fault. I something might have happened along the way. I'll take the power supply out, I'll check it, see what could have went wrong. I once again, I apologize, guys. I truly am sorry. I feel like crap at the moment. Maybe because of all the different. No, this the power supply is actually rated for 110 to 220 volts. So. And there is no switch on it. Unfortunately, that's that. It really is never easy for me. Yeah, I'm doing the YouTube life the hard way, aren't I? No, it's not. And this is a perfect example. I was really, really, really excited about this machine. I really still am. And if this is what comes out of it, this machine is going to perform absolutely great. I'm just worried that along the way here, something happened to the power supply. And I'll get to the bottom of it and I will fix it. I promise you, I will fix it. And I will fix it soon, because tomorrow morning what I'm going to do is try to find a power supply replacement, one way or another. Impromptu Q&A session. You know what? Actually, let me just close this off. Make it look nice, so I don't have a printer that is sideways on my table. It is an absolute shame. I would be actually more than happy right now to jump onto something a bit more cheerful, like maybe try building the Trinus, but I think it would be better if I leave that for tomorrow. I scheduled it for tomorrow, and I know that some folks will be waiting until tomorrow, so we'll do it tomorrow. True, Anita. You are absolutely right. But I will fix it. It's fine. Bacon is easy. Bacon is much easy. Oh, guys. I really wanted this to work. I really, 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 really wanted this to work. I was so happy that I didn't have to build anything for a change. You guys still there? Still watching? Did you all leave? Let's put that there. Can you see the face of despair? Cheers. Okay, so let's, yeah. No, there's no 120 to 20 volt switch, unfortunately. My upcoming videos and projects. Okay. Nah, no, it's, you know what, it happens. I could have easily had done this off stream. I could have just unboxed it, found the issue, fixed it. I could have told you everything was fine, but I don't want to do that. I want to do live streams. I want to unbox everything live because things happen. You just fix them. Run some sandpaper through the bearings. Oh wait. Data cable. It's every stream. But that's the thing. There's always going to be something. Always. So, my upcoming... So yeah, we can go through that. Power ports on the side of the printer. There's another power input. Looks like a normal power brick input. That's interesting. I wonder. Let me check something. Yeah, turn on power switch. Nothing. So, USB, SD card input, and there seems to be like a DC plug, but it doesn't come with DC power supply. So, and it's a shame because this seems like it's really, 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 really well built, and I was dying to try it out. Okay. Yeah, things happen as we know and love. That's what it seems. All that happens on this channel is things. But yeah, yeah, it happens. We're run off 5 volts USB. Yeah, the screen would, but I doubt that all the insides would. But it's fine. I'll check the power supply. I probably will check it exactly after I end the live stream. I don't want to end up opening it and it's just pretty ticked off right now. Plug in the USB. Okay, let's plug in the USB just to see. Let's blow up the PC now. Let's plug in the USB. Let's see what happens. see. Board works. So, hey, we can do something. That's the board. Don't you have a decent power bank? Tear it down. No, not gonna happen. Not yet. So, this is the board. So we have, interesting. It has a menu for 2 extruders, not just 1. That's actually quite cool. So PLA, ABS, you can just preheat. That's 2. Move the axis. Second extruder. This can actually take a second extruder. Now, what else? That is the speed, no SD card, tools, home, system. Let's see what system. Calibration. Okay, this is the calibration for the screen, for the touch screen. That was the calibration for this. Okay. Why did I do this? Stop it. Please use the stylus. I don't have a stylus. Can I just go back? Excuse me for a second. Here's my stylus. Okay, how do you, there, touch screen adjusted, okay. There you go. Let's do that. Just in case you did not blow up your USB port, but it's okay. No, it's fine. Okay, let's see what else. Settings, calibration about settings. So we have machine type, machine set, movement settings, temperature settings, power options, auto shutdown. Sorry, I thought maybe there's something in there. I don't know. Password, language, well, nothing major. Let's see, tools, shutdown. What's EMC? No idea. No material. Home. Right. That's it. Yep. No worries, Jimmy. Actually, you know what, Jimmy? I've just realized that every time I had disaster happen on this channel, you were present in the live chat, and I'm starting to see a correlation here. I'm just kidding. The touch interface is actually quite good. It's very responsive. Very, very responsive. But unfortunately, that's not good enough when nothing else works. So we'll figure out what happened. We'll figure out what happened. Somehow. Actually, no. I'll figure out what happened. Good night, Jimmy. I, honestly speaking, don't know what firmware it runs. It actually doesn't say. Let me see. It doesn't say anything. D-Line V58. and there isn't anything. Let me see, machine type, XYZ, okay. Movement settings, maximum receive, stepper, direction choice, limit switch choice. It doesn't actually say. No, honestly speaking, I'm wondering if that pop was the actual homemade fuse I did. Or the other homemade fuse, but it sounded like too much of a loud pop, so. But yeah. The beauty of the YouTube life. Multi-filament upgrade kit for the Mark II. Yes, it's pre-ordered. It's been pre-ordered since October. So any day now. No, I was told that it should ship mid-March. So hopeful. Someone else before actually asked me what projects I'm working on. Lots of things at the moment, to be completely honest. As those who follow me on Twitter know, I've embarked on a very, 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 very big task, and that is I want to print every model that's on my Mini Factory Scan the World project, and that's over 5,000 models, and that's a very big task. However, my Mini Factory have reached out to me. And they asked me if I'm interested in printing models which are not yet on the site. And that sounds very interesting. It has to do with a private collection, which will be on my Mini Factory. But they love the idea of me wanting to print absolutely everything on Scan the World, so I'm absolutely into it. I should be... Yes, I should be sponsored by Meanwell. I really, really, really should be. If someone knows anyone from Meanwell, please get me hooked up. I have this thing. I have this curse with power supplies. Why? I'm a nice guy. What else? What other projects I have? Lots more printers coming. I have the Trinus sitting over there. I have the BCN Sigma R17, the new one, coming as well. I also ordered the Hot End family for it to test it out. If everything goes well, I will also be ordering Arrays 3D N2 Plus for some projects I have on the side. What else? I have a couple of other review machines along the line. Unfortunately, it's not confirmed yet, but very excited. A couple of kits. Gearbest should be sending me an ANET. They saw my live stream with the Trunksy, so they reached out and told me, let us show you what a real ANET A8 is like. Tell him, Ricky. See, exactly. 64 people watching still. How can you not be upset and peed off and just such a loser? He blew it. I appreciate the support, guys. I truly do. Hey, Icicle Japan. This power supply blew up. I need some water. Thanks, Nita. What's my favorite filament of all so far? I really don't know. I really, really don't know. I really don't know. I love the Polyalchemy Elixir series, all of the colors. I love the finish on them. I love the Filamentum Vertigo Grey. I love the Filamentum Iceland Crystal Blue. I love the Color Fab Bamboo Fill, Wood Fill, the special filaments. I don't really have a preference. I really, really don't. And I don't mean it in any way to sort of not, tick off everyone to show preference, but I really don't. I use as many filaments as I have, and I try to use as much as I can from every single retailer. I really don't have a particular one. I mean, color-wise, PETG, I love Rigid Ink's PETG, the red one that I've been using. It's beautiful shine to it. The Vertigo Grey from Filamentum, oh, that absolutely gorgeous color. The Iceland Blue from Filamentum. Once again, the Polyalchemy. I know they're bringing new colors out. I've been talking to Judd, who's the owner of Polyalchemy. He has some really exciting colors coming out, and I cannot wait for them. See, you wrote red PTG from Rigid Ink. Maybe there's an easier one. What's your least favorite? I don't know. It's not actually a least favorite. It's a matter of, I love the film. As I said, I love the bamboo fill, the cork fill, wood fills, the timber fill from I love all the special filaments. What I don't like about all of those filaments is the fact that they're very sensitive to clogging the nozzle, and that's a headache for me. When I was testing out absolutely all of them, I had pretty much clogs with all of them. So that is the only thing about them that I don't like, but I love the material itself. If it was 12 volts, you can cut the cord. Enjoy your trunks. eSun got an amazing gold. I think I saw that one actually. I haven't tried eSun filaments yet, but I will. Matt, as far as I know, there isn't. I don't think there is a way, but I'm not quite sure. I know that Polymaker have a filament that can be smoothed out, a PLA filament, but you need the polisher to go along with it. So pretty soon Polymaker will start shipping their Polysmooth, which polishes with ethanol. Yep, exactly. Do I have an ANET A8 on order yet? Yes, one should be coming shortly. As soon as GearBest have them back in stock. I'm not going to order an ANET A8 from AliExpress. Regarding ABS, I don't print much with ABS for two reasons. One, I only have samples of it. Two, I don't really have any printers with enclosed chambers in them. So I only print small things. I've printed a couple of parts and also a Benchy, which came out absolutely amazingly good looking. So I'm very excited to actually try it again. Oh, little beast, I had such high hopes for you. I'll give you another go tomorrow. Such a shame. Can imagine what it's been through. Actually, maybe I can find out the power on this thing. I should have. So it is 220 volts / 110 volt power supply. And that's all it says. I don't have any amperage whatsoever. Are you interested in trying any of the flexible filaments? I am. I actually need to order some because I have this. Ooh, hold on. Just there. This is a benchy I printed in NinjaFlex. How cool is that? I love Flexi. I installed the Flexion Extruder HD on the Duplicator i3 Plus, and it prints brilliantly. It really, really does. I have to check the extruder stepper motor because it feels like it's skipping steps every so often. So I need to check the board whether it's heating up or not, and could be what's causing it to miss steps. But yes, Flexion Extruder is awesome. Also, I have a squishy Kirby. This material, this is an experimental material from Flexion. They sent me a very big sample. Unfortunately, I burned through most of it because since it's an experimental, they don't have any requirements for it. You kind of have to dial in the settings. So until I dial in, I almost burned through all of it. But it's really, really, really squishy. It's even more squishy than the NinjaFlex. Buy yourself enough fuses and good PSU. You'll have to search by connecting every device one by one to the main board. Only connect them when your printer is off. Yeah, exactly. So that's what we're going to do. I will unplug all the stepper motors just in case something went horribly wrong during travel. I'll try to replace the power supply and I'll take it from there. 20 amp fuse. No, if 5 or 10 didn't do it, 20 is not going to. Let's put it there. Right. Thanks for the pledge on Patreon, Duplicate. Appreciate it. Still lots of plasticky dust, though. It annoys that it needs an extra device, but I think polysmooth, yes, agreed. But yeah, it's part of it. Russell, what were you writing? Behave. I don't know what it is with FedEx. I really don't know. And the thing is, when you're sent a review unit, sometimes you're not even aware that you're being sent a review unit. Like, for example, the Trinus. I reached out to Trinus myself a few months ago. I know they were developing some stuff and it took a while, but I wasn't aware that it was coming. And all of a sudden, DHL called me up. It's like, listen, you have something here which is called a 3D printer. I had no idea what printer it was, where it came from, And with UPS, it was easy. I told them, okay, I think I know which one. Let me send you a link to it. And they assessed the taxes based on that. However, with FedEx, that doesn't work. They want an invoice. They want an invoice from the supplier. If you send them an invoice and tell them it's a review unit, they don't care. They want an actual invoice of the retail price, and it's... Can't retract on the video. I'll rewind and find out what he did. Does Jimmy work at FedEx? I don't know, but I'll ask him. I'm starting to think that he does. So, you guys are still here. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate the support. And once again, I apologize. I will apologize endlessly. Because this is not what I had hoped for this night to end. This is all a FedEx conspiracy. Ironically, it is. Because even the Trunksy came with FedEx. It is. I hope my i3 is easier to build than this was easier to unbox. I appreciate it, Sven. Thank you, Icicle. Where's my chat gone? Why is my chat disappeared? There. It's not your photo. It's nice to be here and chat with you anyway. Yes, it is. I have to say that I really enjoy when I do chats and I don't have to do anything else and I can just interact with you guys. I really, really enjoy it. Actually, I enjoy answering questions. Another random question: if you could try out any printer, regardless of budget or availability, etc., what would it be? If I could try out any printer, regardless of budget. That's actually a really tough question because I want to try every printer. I have this kind of fixation for multiple extrusion, which is why the Sigma is coming. That is because initially I was going for the Race 3D N2 Plus because of the build volume and the dual extrusion. The Sigma doesn't have the volume, but it seems to have one of the most beautiful prints to come out of dual extruders ever, and I love the independent extruders. And honestly speaking, I'm really, 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 really excited about that printer. Even if it'll be a learning experience for someone, so there's still some value. So what you need to take out of this is, if a fuse is blowing up, do not replace it with a bigger fuse. The conspiracies are getting serious. Yeah, I'm about to get sued by FedEx. I'm on my way to bed. You don't have to say sorry for this. Not your fault. Thank you very much, Bass. I truly appreciate it. Apologize, not productive. I really try. I really don't know the best time to do live streams. It's kind of a hit or miss between Europe and US. Most of my viewers come from US, so I try to do them as late as possible, but not too late that European customers can watch. And I do tend to do them during the weekend for that particular reason. Like with most stuff, the inevitable fails are half the fun. It's true. Absolutely true. Thanks, Clyde. I appreciate it. Hey, Mike. You missed it again, man. Next D1. Yeah. I don't... Enervision EV160 has 2 5-star reviews on Amazon so far. So it should be nice to see it working. Honestly speaking, I really do, because I do believe, I mean, this came out of it. And this looks absolutely insanely good. Really, really, really good. The finish is absolutely gorgeous. So I really have to get it to work. I really do. And once I do, I promise I will do an updated live stream. Hey Joe, things are getting better. Last time was the house, this time it's just the printer. Fair enough, we're kind of closing in here. Joe, what about the Prusa multi-material upgrade for 4 colors? I'm very, very, very much looking forward to that. I've been trying to get Yosef to kind of send it to me earlier, but he's not replying to my chat. No such thing as a best time. Yeah, true. What happened with the Enervision? Well, it kept turning on, and about 2 seconds later, blowing the fuse. Placed the fuse, did it again. I tried doing it with a stronger fuse, and I think the power supply went out. So we'll have to check. Yeah, Mike, day jobs, so overrated. Get a YouTube channel. It's so much fun, they said. It wasn't a custom fuse. It was actually a fuse from the Duplicator i3 Plus. Nita, don't pick on me. Feet cut out. Since we're all pretty interested, does anyone already have a dual extrusion setup? Oh, I have to point out that the micro delta rework, the delta that I have, oh, that delta is absolutely awesome. They're gonna bring out dual extruder upgrade for it, and I'm really excited about that as well. Would you like to share your simplified 3D profile for Duplicator i3 Plus? Yeah, I can actually. It's not a problem for me. Send me an email, and I will upload it to Dropbox. Who here has tried dissolvable PVA filaments? I have. Not exactly on a dual extruder, but what I did was I did a multicolor print, a color print on the Prusa i3, where first I printed with PVA, then I changed the filament and I printed with normal PLA, and just sort of a double print. And then I just dissolved it in water. Hey Joe, should I get second Mark II, convert one into the multi-material and the other into 3030 Haribo edition? 3030 Haribo edition. I have no idea what that is. I really don't. What is a 3030 Haribo edition? Move through the printer. See the world, they said. I don't know why it's unstable. It's telling me it's good health, which is weird. I can't take you picking on me a little, it's true. Weird. It's telling me I have a good stream, so I have no idea why that's happening. The lag is coming from Joe. Could be. Actually, I might know why there is a bit of a lag. What's happening is I know that there's a massive storm outside happening at the moment. I tell you what, give me a second. Let me restart OBS. And let's see. Let me check out. Okay. Everything okay? Can you hear me? Am I back up? It said pop. So, you were saying that the board on Delta can do it, just not much space. So I think it's likely to be a Prometheus style edition. Could be. I'm hopeful actually, because that machine is very solidly built. It's producing an amazing quality print. And someone just asked me if the fuse blew in the printer. So I'm just going to check that out actually. See if it did blow the fuse. Yes, it did. It did blow the fuse. So, could be a good thing. That could actually be a good thing. Because maybe that pop was the fuse. Live streams can be fickle, but I like the interactivity. Yes, and that is why I like them too. I get to chat to you guys. It's much easier to just answer questions here than it is to type them out in comments. This is I can barely see. Hold on. This is 10 amps. This is directly with AC. What is your setup for live streaming? Just OBS, webcam, and main camera? Does OBS overlay chat? No, the yes. Well, actually, the chat is overlaid on OBS. I use an external link to set it up through a live chat, so it just overlays it. But it's just OBS and a couple of cameras. No, the micro delta is not big in terms of volume, but it's honestly speaking, it's more than enough as a starter printer, I assure you. I bet it's set for 110. The thing is, there is no switch. What I will check if there's an internal switch, which is only accessible once you open it. That I will find out. Not sure a fuse would pop. Yeah, it's true. I don't think a fuse would pop, but it did. Well, it popped in a metaphorical way. Regarding the dolls, it's shown up on Amazon.de a few days ago. Great for me, but for $395. I guess there's neither the display nor the heat bed included. What I would suggest, for that same price, buy it directly from Micro Delta, and because you end up waiting for about 2 or 3 weeks, you get the free screen. So you just pay for the heat bed. Okay, glad the stream is better now. "3030 Haribo Edition is an MK2 upgraded with 3030 aluminum extrusion frame." Ah, okay. Yes, I saw that. I think on Thingiverse there are the parts for it. Looks very interesting. I wouldn't mind buying another one. Oh. Let me see if I have anything open that's probably slowing it down. Okay. How about now? I have a lot of windows open which I didn't know about. So it should be better now. What if I lower the quality? I could. Let's try like that. Old school 240. So it's still bad? Is it still very, very slow? No, there isn't a switch. I'm quite sure there isn't a switch. Glorious HD. Right, so Joe Demons, what did you ask me, Demons? You mean Joe? Oh, okay. No, I can't, while it's going live, I can't really adjust it apparently. But it should be okay now, right? Is it okay? It should be okay. Okay, perfect. So, what was happening is I had a lot of windows open in the background and I didn't even realize it. Apologies. It's just... yeah, you want to see my shiny mane. Right. So what else, guys? Do we end it here? And we'll pick this up tomorrow with the Trinus. I'm excited about the Trinus. I'm very much excited about the Trinus. Then again, I'm excited about every bloody printer I get. And let's Joe install a 4K stereo camera. I actually I will be upgrading my camera. I'll be upgrading the microphone. I will be upgrading quite a few things, but not just yet. So, how did you learn the design aspect of 3D printing? I don't do much designing. I'm tinkering, and that was basically me going into Fusion 360 and just literally trying to break it, just testing things out, see what I can do, what I can do. I started very slowly with splines and shapes and extruding and flanging, and it just takes a few minutes a day just to learn something new. If you can learn one thing new every day on Fusion 360, you'll become quite good at it. The Trinus is a kit. It's a modular kit, so hopefully it shouldn't take me too long to put it together. Yes, we do have Earth grounded and a 3-wire return to the maze fuse box. Yes, we do. Yeah, it would be much better if it was printing around. Demons, was yours? Remind me, which printer do you have? Have you printed PETG on one? I have 2 spools, but I'm not sure I can trust the stock hot end. It's fine. Non-productive, it prints it, and it prints it well. So you can go ahead. PETG, as far as I know, does not degrade the hot end. It actually prints quite easy, to be honest. It just needs a bit higher temperatures. And about tuning it, I haven't done anything to mine at all, just printing out of the box. Awesome. Yeah, tomorrow we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Fingers crossed. It came with UPS, so should be fine. Fusion 360 is free, as Ryan just said. What temperature do you print PETG at? So, rigid ink PETG should be, I think it was between 220 and 235, usually without a fan. I like to print it at 250 with the fan on. And this is how I get these results. I absolutely love this color. This is the new version of the slicer for Prusa edition, which has variable layer height. The top layers are, let me see if I can do this. These are 0.25 millimeter layer heights. These are 0.1 millimeter layer heights. So it's really awesome. May I ask you something? Is it difficult to build the Prusa? It's not difficult. It's not very easy, but it's not difficult. Instructions are very straightforward for the Prusa Mark II, so you should be fine. May do a micro-Swiss upgrade. Consider the Flexion Extruder HT as well, because it does come along with an all-metal hot end as an extra. One shape, new. The red PETG is a really nice color. This is Rigid Ink PETG. It was one of the first spools of filament I ever bought. I can blow it and get in my shed. I will. Haven't tried Hatchbox yet. Actually, at the end of next month, I'm planning to order various colors PETG, including transparent PETG, just because it looks good. Agreed. It is. It's a very nice. The color is, the translucent color of it is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I do have the Flexion Extruder HT. I'm supposed to do a review of it. It's been a long time coming, but I need to sort out the Duplicator i3 Plus because it seems like the extruder is missing some steps. How's the stream? Is it still okay? Is it still laggy? Okay. Perfect. Apologize for that. I should learn to close all my windows when I do a live stream. Oh, this is so upsetting. But I'll figure it out. Right. If I check my CPU usage, and I wasn't looking at it, but I think that was it because I tend to open quite a lot of windows and then completely forgot about them, and I think I had about 3 or 4 YouTube videos running, so I completely forgot about them. All right, guys. You can tell we start a real-time process, which should take priority. Is there a packet to buy some dual nozzle to print multicolor? No, there isn't. As far as I know, there isn't a kit. And the problem is that you'll reduce the printing size for the bed quite a lot with a dual extruder on that. Right. Hey, that Bulgarian. Well, what's wrong is that the power supply seems to be shorting out the fuse, so oh well. Right, okay guys, so that's going to be it for me for today. I know you told me not to, but I'm going to do it anyway. I truly apologize for this stream not going the way it was meant to go. I'll swap out the power supply and we'll take it from there. Yes, download the Tigger from 3D Printed Aspi. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely. I have to stop saying absolutely. People are calling me out about how many times I say absolutely. Hey, Kat. Oh, trust me, Kat, you didn't miss much. Right. Thank you very much, guys. You are really on fire tonight, Nita, aren't you? Right. Thank you very much, guys. I truly appreciate the support. Hopefully this other failure of a stream doesn't disappoint you too much to unsubscribe to my channel. I still enjoy talking to you guys. Nita. Stop it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be fresh. I'll be much happier. I'll be here earlier so I won't be tired. I won't have like 4 Red Bulls in me. And I'm sure it'll go much better than this. Right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for hanging out, even though we're not printing anything. And I'll let you know. I'll do an up-to-date stream as soon as I get this thing sorted out. In the meantime, happy making, guys.